In the previous video, I covered horizontal support and resistance. In this video, I'm moving on to diagonal support and resistance. So a quick recap. Support is below price, it holds price up. Resistance is above price, it pushes price down. Support and resistance is formed by reversals. So as price reverses an area within the market, that area becomes potentially a future support or resistance area. As support breaks, it can become resistance. As resistance breaks, it can become support. All covered in the previous videos. The last two videos, go back and watch them if you've joined the series here. So here's horizontal support and resistance. Price is reversing. It forms support, it forms resistance, as just mentioned. So what is diagonal support and resistance? Well, diagonal support and resistance, it's the same principle. Resistance is above price, support is below price. They are areas where price has reversed and could potentially reverse in future. So the principle is exactly the same. It's just that they're diagonal levels generally formed by swing highs and swing lows. So if you think of a trend when price swings, those swings can create a diagonal support or resistance area within the market. And we'll look through lots of examples in this video. So here we go. We have an uptrend. We have those steps up, those waves, the swing highs, the swing lows. And you can see the swing lows here have formed a diagonal support area. Every time price reaches this diagonal area, it reverses. So the trend is being supported by this diagonal support. In the previous video, I mentioned how having a support and resistance on the chart can form a horizontal channel, generally when price ranges. The same can happen with trends, with diagonal support and resistance. So what can happen is you can have a support and resistance like this, which forms an upward channel or bullish channel. So if you think of the range, the horizontal channel, price moves up and down, it moves sideways between the support and resistance. The same thing can happen with a trend, but instead of moving sideways, price moves up, so uptrends within a bullish channel. There isn't always these channels with diagonal support and resistance, but there can be quite frequently. It's not necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not necessary to have a channel, a bearish or bullish channel, to have a valid diagonal support or resistance area. So here we have a diagonal resistance. This is formed by the swing highs. We have a downtrend. So it's a diagonal resistance area. Price is hitting this area and reversing down. It's pushing price down. And once again, we can create a channel, this time a bearish channel. So you have bullish channels that go up, bearish channels that go down, horizontal channels that move sideways. So price is moving between a support below price and a resistance above price and is downtrending. It's formed a bearish channel. So we'll look at some examples of diagonal support and resistance on real life price charts. Obviously, if you have any questions about any of this, use the comment section below. I'm here to help you. So this is US dollar Japanese yen. It is the 4-hour time frame. You can see that at the top left here. We have a diagonal support. So you can see every time price reaches this area, it reverses. So we have an uptrend here with higher highs, higher lows, and we can connect a number of these lows together to form this diagonal support area. So diagonal support, price is reversing every time it hits this diagonal support area. It's the same concept as horizontal support, but it's diagonal, connecting the lows together of this uptrend. Let's look at another one. So this time we have a diagonal resistance. We have a downtrend, so the swings are coming down, and connecting the swing highs together. So 1, 2, 3, we have a diagonal resistance area. So every time price reaches this area, it reverses. Same concept as before. Now with horizontal support and resistance, when resistance broke, it became support. And you can see the same happens here with diagonal support and resistance. So resistance, 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 price breaks above the area, support. Another diagonal resistance here, coming down, price is reversing every time it reaches this diagonal resistance area. Now in this example, we can also connect the swing lows down the bottom here to create a diagonal support. And we have this bearish channel, prices moving between the resistance and support areas, the diagonal resistance, the diagonal support, to create this downward channel, this bearish channel. And we can do the same here with a diagonal support. We have this clear uptrend, prices reversing. So reverse, 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 it just keeps reversing around this area, keeps finding support around this area. We can connect the highs together also to create this bullish channel. So price often moves in channels, sideways channels, upward channels, and downward channels. Here's another example of resistance becoming support, so diagonal resistance here, so reversal, 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 support. So it breaks above and then becomes support. And the same can happen with resistance becoming support. So support, 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 lots of reversals around this area, nice clear diagonal support area. When price does break below the support, it then becomes resistance. So these reversals at diagonal support, we then have a reversal at diagonal resistance. The floor has become a ceiling. And in the example before, the ceiling has become a floor. So this is diagonal support and resistance, being covered very briefly and very quickly. I'm here to help you. Use the comment section below. At this point of the course, I would hope that you have downloaded TradingView or MetaTrader and are actually practicing and looking for these things yourself. If you want to give horizontal support and resistance and diagonal support and resistance a go, take a screenshot of your charts and email them to me for confirmation. Please do that. I'm here to help you. There's no charge for this at all. You can do the same with engulfing candles, pin bars. Feel free to use me. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll speak to you in the next one.